that merit-based system where you advance in your individual professions as employees of the civil service of the United States, state and local government. Now, these public employees, they should be proving and qualifying because of experience. Yeah. And I'm being obstructed from having that kind of a job. Yes. Instead, you decided that I would work minimum wage. Hmm. Well, my thought is, right, since you refuse to exonerate me of any wrongdoing, yes, I'm going to have to seriously look at the advancement of those in federal and state governments, yes, and why it is that you continue to advance in your individual professions, right, when you have knowledge of any of these crimes. Ouch. Now, I would say that I have a large lawsuit today, right now, one of those 100 billion, pooch, where I sue the federal and state governments for advancing the employees of their individual governments, ouch, because they continue to do these peer reviews where it says, yes, the Merit Systems Protection Board, and the Federal Labor Relations Authority. Now, I did email the Merit Systems Protection Board, yes, and that Merit System of the United States, or it would say that if you do know of fraud, yes, forgery, mismanagement, abuse, yes, corruption, kidnapping, treason, for those in the military, yes, that you cannot advance in your civil service job, yes, because of the refusal to expose such crimes. Now, give me all the employees of the Merit Systems Protection Board, yes, and the Federal Labor Relations Authority, yes, and then there's what's known as the ERISA. Pooch! Now, this is the Employee Retirement Income Security Act of 1974. I'm very familiar with ERISA. Yes, I was a financial consultant. Now, when looking through the employees of ERISA, yes, many of them are actual civil service employees, and they've been making various kinds of legislation looking at the fees of pensions, 401ks, 457s, and any and all other expenses, and then the requirements necessary for you to be able to have a retirement. Now, there's what's known as malice. Pooch. In some states, however, he may be required to give you a letter at your request saying that you have been in his employ. If he tells a prospective new employer that he does not want to say anything about the work you did for him, you have no recourse unless you establish that he acted out of malice. For information about your rights and duties, see Section 377. Now, yesterday I was talking about that lucre or malice. Right now! Obviously, it establishes malice, yes, when you refuse to exonerate the innocent, yes, and then you use the judicial system, to obligate me to go to prison, yes, for the false accusation of violating restraint provisions, yes, where the individual testimony was going to be that I actually touched the individual. Well, to be able to touch somebody, you'd have to be in that city. Now, your little ruse, yes, of conspiracy, yes, of keeping me from my sons, is causing me to realize that me being in prison is not the best place for myself. No, it's not. It's not the best place.